When you switch on a new iPad for the first time, you're presented with a screen that simply says iPad. Using your finger, you swipe to unlock the iPad and you're presented with the welcome screen. We first need to choose the language which will be displayed on the iPad. As you can see here, there are a large number of languages that we could choose from. However, your language is usually the default language, so we simply click Done. You will now be asked to choose your country or region. Because I chose British English as my language, the iPad will default on United Kingdom. However, by clicking Show More, I can choose a different country or region depending on my own personal preferences. The next screen the iPad will display is the location services. If your iPad has a built-in GPS unit, applications that have been installed on the iPad can use that particular function. I'm going to choose to enable location services and then click Done. You now need to choose a wireless network to connect your iPad to. As you can see, the iPad automatically detects any wireless networks that are available in your location. You simply choose the wireless network that you wish to connect to and then type in the password for that wireless connection. Once you've typed in the password, you simply need to click on the Join button. The iPad will now try and establish a connection with the wireless access point. Once the connection is made, you simply need to click on Done. Your iPad will now be activated online. You can now choose to either set up your iPad for the first time, restore your iPad from an iCloud backup, or restore your iPad from an iTunes backup. Now, because this is a new iPad, what I'm going to do is actually choose Set up a new iPad. So that's the default setting, so I'm simply going to click Done. We're now asked whether we have an Apple ID or if we wish to create an iTunes Apple ID. Now, you're going to need an Apple ID if you wish to purchase music, video, or books from the Apple iTunes Store. If you intend to create an Apple ID at this stage, then you are going to need your credit card details. I'm going to skip this stage for now because I can always come back at a later time and create an Apple ID if I wish to use it. We are next presented with the terms and conditions, which we have to agree to. Finally, we're asked if diagnostic and usage information can be sent directly to Apple. Now, for me personally, I do not wish to have that information sent directly to Apple, so I'm going to actually choose Don't Send. And then I'm going to click on the Done button. The basic setup for the iPad has now been done. This means that the iPad is now connected to the internet, which in turn means we can view web pages. The next thing you're going to need to do is set up your email and create an iTunes account so that you can download applications or purchase content from the iTunes Store.